what we're working with, man. Basically says just add water onto. Oh wow. What up, though? You already know it's your boy Brick, Lost Serpents, back at you. Finally gonna finish this series. Finishing this enclosure build up, this bioactive ball python. Today it's basically, we're going to be doing finishing touches, man. These finishing touches, you may not see the results of them today so much as later on, especially these ones I'm about to do. We got this product, and I don't want to get the name of the company wrong. FrogDaddy. We got this product from FrogDaddy, man. It's called Wet Moss Mix. And we're going to try it out today, man. One of the big things I had problems with this terrarium so far is getting moss to grow in them, getting moss to thrive in them. Mainly, I feel because they're not staying wet enough for the ball python. I'm not trying to make it super wet. I'm not trying to give them the respiratory infection, nothing like that. So I don't even have a misting system set up. I have one. I don't have it set up because I don't feel I need it. The type of enclosures I have them in right now, I'm not even misting every day. Usually about every other day. But we're going to give this a shot, see if it works. What you do, let me actually just read you the instructions right quick. And we got other moss to put in there. We'll bromeliad in there off camera. We got some leaf litter, some seed pods. We got to unbox the seed pods and all in a sec. Basically what it is, it's already a wet mix. Let's just get right into it. It's this wet mix, and you basically just, I do not understand this. I don't know if y'all can see that. See, the light lit up, the little balls with the lights in there. It don't say in there what they're for. I don't understand. But basically all you're doing is taking this wet mix, swinging it all over the enclosure, and it says you ain't even going to see no growth for at least 4 to 6 weeks. You're not going to see the best results for 6 to 9 months. I'm definitely already letting this enclosure sit 4 to 6 weeks before I even put our ball python in there. So hopefully the best things work out as they should, and we have a nice green enclosure. You got other colors already in there. There's a bromeliad up in there. Pop some more colors in there. Let's get to it, man. We got some seed pods we're gonna get at today. Nice big seed pod there. A couple little ones as well. The isopods are gonna have a bowl with that. You know that. We already got some cork bark from the other enclosure that she was in. That ton of them was living in. We got some moss that we've had sitting here for a couple weeks. Already 2 different types of moss, maybe 3 in here already. And I got some moss growing down there in the tub that we may need, we may not need. But we'll see, man. Let's get at it. Get to the field. I'm excited. Let's go. Alright, y'all. This is what we're working with, man. It basically says just add water, distilled water, mix it up, and just fling it all over. It says on there you can't paint it on. You just gotta basically throw it everywhere you want it. You get some plants or plastic to wipe it off. But it says that it seems to be that simple. It has some moss already mixed up in there. We'll see, man. I've seen other people online have good results with this. Hopefully you do too. Let's have a little fun, go a little crazy here. Another thing I forgot to say too today, we are going to, oh wow, we are going to add lights to this enclosure as well today. Yeah, lights, none of this gonna grow. And all this would have been for nothing. I know everything's not gonna live. Some of the plants are gonna have problems adjusting. Some might just outright die. Some might not be right for enclosure. and actually even more when we put our ball python in here. We're going to probably lose even more plants, but worth a shot. Had good success so far with doing enclosures this way, and I like it. I have fun doing it. To me, it's the most rewarding thing in this hobby. You get to see these animals' naturalistic behaviors come out, and that's what I want. That's what I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy these animals, you know, beautiful they are, just the way they act, everything about them. Can't do that exactly the way you want to when they're in a rack system. Don't get me wrong, I understand it. I use racks for breeding, it's great. Animals usually thrive in them. For me, I'd rather see them in something like this 100% of the time. I don't know if I'm really supposed to be in water all over the place or what. Instructions could have been a little better, to be honest. I don't know, maybe I'm just a little slow. Well, I was a little nervous there for a second, but I reread the instructions and it says to mist off any plants or plastic, so I got a little nervous there, thinking maybe you shouldn't have planted it until after it was already, the page was already planted. Maybe you shouldn't use it then, but whatever, let's get to the next step, man. That we're at regular moss. Like I said, I had some trouble with this stuff before, man. I usually can't get it to grow too great. Let's do a vivarium in the future. I'm looking to get a new animal. I'm trying to decide on what to get. Something I can build a vivarium, terrarium, something like that for. That's not going to destroy the enclosure. Drop some comments, man. Let me know what you think I should get. Right now, I'm thinking of a red-eyed crocodile skin. Drop some comments, man. Give me some suggestions what you want to see on the channel. But let's just get to planting some moss, man. We're just gonna randomly plant this moss in patches all over the place. We want to stick some to the back. I'm going to be using this cork bark to kind of hide the water ball from the front view. So, to make it look pretty good. It has a whole bunch of isopods that live in it in the old enclosure. So we're just going to take I'm bad with names of plants. I'm just getting to know stuff like this, so I don't even know how good this is going to work. I tried before using sphagnum moss and sticking everything on sphagnum moss, and it didn't work too great. But this time I think I'm just going to try taking good old chunks of moss and throwing it in there and see what happens. If some of it sticks, it sticks. If it don't, it don't. I know I've seen people online say techniques where you spread it out and it actually encourages growth by separating it and not leaving it all in one piece. I'm going to do a lot more chunks of it everywhere else though. This is just on this one thing. I'll try and get some moss growing. I did put some of the wet moss on here too, so hopefully that take effect in a couple months time. We'll see something from that. But what this is, man, it's just a whole bunch of trial and error. Figuring out what you like, what you're good at, what your animals like is the main thing. What I've noticed is I've had to replant all the enclosures I've done with ball pythons or heavy-bodied snakes. And they are going to destroy some plants. So you gotta see what plants are going to last, and you gotta figure out the paths your snake takes. Where is it like to sit? Where is it like to move at? What's, you know, play it by ear a little bit, and then when you replant, have a little bit of a better idea what's going to go on in the enclosure, where you can get away with having plants and where probably not best to have plants. Pretty much where the snake wants them or where the snake doesn't. Alright, yo, we got the moss in there, all planted. Like I said, first of all, we got a bunch of moss in here, a bunch of moss there. It is a little patchy right now, but any luck, it will start covering everything, especially with this wet moss mix that we have. Hopefully it takes off. Didn't use it all. I'll be planting some of it to grow. But let me know some more tips how to keep moss in the comments, man. I need help with this. I really, really need help with this. I'm sure some people watching this video need help with this too. So drop some good moss care tips, how to keep it growing in a terrarium, how to propagate it, whatever. Back there we don't see nothing really. It's where the hide's gonna go. Water bowl there. In the front view you won't really see that. Get a better view from the front once I get the light hooked up. That's the next step. Alright y'all, lights hooked up. There we go. Got it. Build finally done. I'm very, very, very happy, man. It looks great if I do say so myself. Hope somebody learned something off it, somebody gets inspired from it, man. Trust me, a couple months ago I didn't think I could do nothing like this. About a year ago maybe I started doing it, 2 years ago, something like that. And now if I do say so myself, I'm pretty good at it. That being said, man, oh yeah, the lights. There's some LED lights I got off of Amazon. Nothing super special, light wise. Full spectrum LED, give you one last look. Our girl Naj's Jungle. We'll be doing updates on it. Definitely updates on the moss. But with that being said, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you like it in the comments. Catch y'all next time. Peace.